Ladies and gentlemen,
howdy folks, and welcome to Disney Sport Wilderness Resort.
Thanks for sailing with us.
All ashore that's going ashore.
Have a great visit.
Well, Margaret, here we are at Disney World Campgrounds.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Fort Wilderness Podcast. My name is Art. I'm joined alongside with Riley and Reese. We're also being joined by Dawn, who's here with the big news on the contest we've been talking about for over a month, maybe close to 2 months.
Yeah.
When I first interviewed Dawn and Ray a couple episodes back, we finished our interview, and then after we turned off the cameras, they said, you know, we really wanted to try and do something nice for a family. Oh, that's me. It's working.
I didn't realize
that's me. I just heard it myself on a delay. Dawn and Ray said something. Okay, that's enough. I don't want to hear any more of me. You can turn it down.
I got
How you
you
doing?
just in case.
Everything good today, Riley?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll catch up with you in a minute. But I finished my interview with Dawn and Ray a few months back on one of our episodes. I think it was episode 1.
Yeah,
we
it's
had
really early.
We had an episode 0, and then we did an episode 1, and then they were the episode 1. And after we finished the interview, they said, you know what, we want to have a contest where we do something nice for a family. I'm like, well, that's really nice. I'm like, okay, so we talked about it. While I think of it, do you know how to share, Reese? Share the live show to your Facebook page? Reese has got a lot of friends, so if she shares it, who
I have all
knows
the
what'll
same
hear.
friends you do.
You guys could do that as well. If you see our live show, share it to your Facebook page, and that way more people see it. And their friends will see it, and their friends will see it, and their friends will see it.
All right, it's posted.
So Dawn and Ray said, we really wanted to do something nice for a family, you know, kind of give them like a weekend getaway for a family that, you know, you might think is deserving. So we came up with the idea of let's have a letter writing contest, and people write letters about a family that they know of that, you know, they thought, the person writing the letter, they thought deserved a little getaway, a little Disney getaway, a little camping trip. Dawn and Ray said they'd have the site provided for them, the camper provided for them, the refrigerator was going to be full, I believe you said, yeah. And so all they really need to do is just get here, I guess, right? Is that what you're saying, Dawn? They just need to get here? So you keep an eye on it, Reese. You let me know if you get any messages from anybody. We can also...
It's just spinning right now.
That's all right. It's just spinning, but I think we're still... You still see it on
Yep.
yours?
Yep.
If Dawn sees it, then
We
we're
got a
okay.
bunch of people.
So thank you all for joining us live. You know, Dawn has big announcements on the winners of the contest, and it's not just one winner, you were saying, right?
Nope.
To you as well.
Thank you.
Oh, so hi, Dawn. How are you? I haven't said hi officially to you yet. How are you? Dawn, from Dawn and Ray from Camper Rental Adventures
Yep.
of DeLeon Springs. Okay, so I want to make sure I said all that. You have a web page also. You can go to that web page.
Yep.
But Facebook is what's hot right now, isn't it? Hey, Facebook works really well for you guys. I see on other Facebook pages, I want to go camping. What should I do? Where should I go? And then all of a sudden I see your name will pop up. Like, you keep an eye. You're on the Facebook. You really keep track of it really well. That's good. And so what we normally like to do on the show, if you've seen our other previous episodes, is we give a tour of a different camping loop. We do a tour of a different camping loop each week. Well, we're not going to do that, except that we could say we're doing a quick tour of the 600 loop, because we're in the 600s today, right? 618?
We're on 618.
And if you were to see behind us, we've got the bridge. If you were in the 600s, the bridge that carries over to Chippendales and over to the Meadows Trading Post, this is where you'd want to be. If it wasn't for the crickets, it would probably sound like a great episode, but the crickets have been really loud this time of year for sure. They just got louder. Sorry. But you know, we have beautiful blue sky today. I don't cross my fingers. This might be the day we don't get rain, because every time we've come out here to record something, it's rained. It always rains here. Yeah.
I feel like whenever we camp here, Florida just decides, let's swim in the rain today.
But when you're at Disney, it kind of doesn't really matter, does it? We're always happy to be here. You
Yeah.
seen any messages from anybody up there that you see?
Oh, I have a lot of people watching
see.
us. I have some people on our screen.
Call some names out if you want. People that are saying hi.
Well, I got Kim Akeley.
Kim Akeley, yes. Kim
and,
Akeley saying hello.
Yep.
I know my mom's watching. Hi, Mom. I know my sister Sarah's
Hi,
watching.
Kim.
It says 7 viewers right now.
Okay,
Maybe
good.
it's different there, but-
My mom and sister and I, all of us will be here for Halloween. We are so looking forward to Halloween here. Dawn, you've had experiences here at Halloween in the past. And
It's
been
nice.
pretty amazing.
And I get to go on another golf cart adventure like I did.
Yeah,
with all
we'll do a
the
little golf
loops.
cart driving around like we love to do here. And we're already discussing our Halloween costumes. Riley, you want to let us know what your plans are for Halloween?
I'll be Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. She loves Oswald. She's going to dress up with the big ears. Reese, you want to get into your costume, or you want to hold off on that?
I'm wearing my costume.
Oh,
practically. I was going to be Ned from 20,000 Leagues. Hopefully I'm going to bring my squid here too.
Played by Kirk Douglas in the movie 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
He's
Reese
still
wants to
alive.
play Ned. Kirk's still alive at 106, I think it was. 102? Okay,
Something like
102. Yeah, it was. It was someone else we knew that was 106. 102 years old. He played Ned in the movie 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Reese has the shirt, the hat. She's got the octopus. What was the other thing? Oh, the ukulele that he plays in the movie.
Well, it's a guitar, but we're substituting ukulele.
You didn't have to tell people that. They could have just been happy to know that
I
was
like
a
to
ukulele.
be as correct as I possibly can.
Yes. It's a ukulele. Yeah, it's a ukulele.
Mine
Sure.
is,
But that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about this big contest that Dawn and Ray are providing for a couple of people here. Actually, before we do that, one of the things we always do on our show is we talk about the movies for the month of whatever the month is. And usually we always upload these episodes on the first of every month. And here it is, September 1st. So I thought maybe we'd have Riley let us know what the movies are for the month of September. And when we say movies, we're referring to the Chip and Dale over here, where they do movies every night, weather provided. And why don't you just go through the list, Riley? Let us know what the movies are starting today for September 1st. Make sure you talk into the mic here. What do we have for September 1st?
First up is Coco.
Coco is playing tonight, so if you're here live, you're wondering what the movie is. Coco's tonight. Oh, we saw that in the theater.
Reese cried.
It's a little tear. There was a little tear in that movie. The grandma at the end.
Heartbreaking.
That was very sweet. Riley, what else do you have? September 2nd,
Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6. We saw that in the theater when it came out too. We're kind of hoping for a sequel for Big Hero 6. That's one of our favorite movies.
I think they are planning one.
They are planning one? See what we learn on this podcast? I didn't know
they
that.
have a TV series.
Okay, very good.
I think the popularity of that made them want to make another.
Good. September 3rd, Riley, what do you have for September 3rd?
101 Dalmatians.
101 Dalmatians. Now, where is that? Show me that. I'm just wondering. Okay, it doesn't say if it's the animated one or the live action one. I'm guessing it's the animated one that they're probably going to be doing. We're not 100% sure. What do we have for September 4th there?
Meet the Robinsons.
Meet the Robinsons.
That is my favorite.
The futuristic movie about the Robinson family. Yes, yes. We've seen that before, haven't we?
Yeah,
I saw
they play it on Disney Channel.
I saw it without you guys when it came out. Yeah. Okay. What do you got, Riley? September 5th.
Aladdin.
Aladdin.
That carpet movie?
I was working at the movie theater here at Pleasure Island. It was called Pleasure Island back then when that movie came out. As a matter of fact, they pre-released it when it wasn't completely finished, when some of it was still pencil drawings, and they had like a sneak preview of the film. And I remember even Roger Ebert, the movie critic, was here for that, and they had like a sneak preview of it. Robin Williams was not there for the premiere, but there were other cast members and voices there. But I worked at the movie theater at Pleasure Island, now called Disney Springs, when that movie came out.
The theater's still there.
The theater's still there. It was only 8 screens then. Now it's 20 or 21 with dining and reclining seats.
How do you build more theaters?
You just it's Disney. You just build. You just build.
Was there room back there?
Oh yeah, there was room. What comes after Aladdin, Riley?
There's Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph, which has a big sequel coming out December?
Or November.
November. It's called Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Ralph Wrecks the Internet.
It should be called Ralph Wrecks the Internet. You're right, but they made a joke about that in the trailer, didn't they?
Well, people are saying they like watching it live.
They do like watching it live?
Yeah.
Me too. I wish I could. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead, Riley. What comes after Wreck-It Ralph?
Frozen.
Frozen, super popular. Frozen on ice, very popular right now. We've seen Frozen a million times. We got it on Blu-ray or DVD. No, we got it on Blu-ray.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think we have it on Blu-ray. Of course, Frozen is huge. We saw Disney on Ice a few months back, and that was a big part of it.
Yeah, that was one
Frozen
of
was a big part of it. All right, what else you got, Riley?
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. It says 2017, so that's the live action one that came out with Emma Watson as Belle. I saw that in the theater. Did I see it with you guys, or did I see that by myself? That sounds weird. Okay.
No, we saw it with our friends, didn't
Okay. We see that with Vanessa and our friends. Yes, hi to them out there if they're watching.
Maybe.
Love Beauty and the Beast.
Now I'm second guessing myself.
Okay, what do you got?
The person who plays Belle is also Hermione Granger.
In Harry Potter.
Wrong universe.
Yeah, that's not Disney. Now I have to edit that out. I can't do that. We're live. What do you got after Beauty and the Beast? September 9th? Pretty soon they'll start repeating and we don't have to go through the whole list. September 9th, Monsters University, the sequel to Monsters, Inc. Yep.
That one was really good.
Yeah, that was very good.
You know what? I have a good thing to add on here.
Go ahead.
So what I hadn't done in a while was the laugh floor, which is here at Magic Kingdom.
At Magic Kingdom, yes.
I didn't realize how funny it was.
I know. We always pass it, and you realize how funny that was. Mike Wazowski, right?
Yeah, because I remember the first time we went there, and I think we went with Grandma and Grandpa, and it was just me and them. And I was like, I want to go on all the big rides and stuff. And then they take me to this little show, and I'm like, oh my God, why do I have to sit in this show?
And now?
But then I went back, and it's actually funny.
See, look
So,
at that. It's a good advertisement
I'm really
for the
glad that I
Laugh
did.
Factory. The Laugh Floor?
Laugh Floor.
Okay. What do you got after Monsters University, Riley? September 10th. Remember the Titans is a football movie.
I know.
That's not an animated film. That's a movie about a football team.
I do not remember the Titans. I don't remember. Riley doesn't either.
Well, it's a good movie. You should see that, and you should see it on the big screen here at Chippendales. Okay, after Remember the Titans, number 11.
is Tarzan.
Tarzan, that's the animated Tarzan with the Phil Collins song and the singing and the very, very popular. I wouldn't be surprised if they made a sequel to that one day.
They already made a live action. I feel like they're planning it.
All right, what's after Tarzan? We got to keep moving. We got big contest to announce.
12 is
December 12th.
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo. Now, that's the first movie of the two. Finding Dory, Finding Nemo. Super huge, successful Pixar film. Everybody loves that. What do you got?
And then after is Finding Dory.
Finding Dory. Oh, so back-to-back Finding Nemo and Finding Dory 2 days in a row. That's good. That's a good back-to-back movie night. Now, I think we get to the 14th, it starts to repeat. Oh, no. Inside Out. September 14th. Inside Out. We also saw that in the theater. We play that game on Disney Infinity a lot as well. We love Inside Out.
See, and Finding Dory.
And September 15th.
Coco.
Okay, see now the movies
now
start to
we're in the
loop
repeat.
back around again. We started with Coco, and on the 15th it goes back to Coco.
Do it like they do it every 2 weeks.
Yeah, every 2 weeks. So if you miss a movie and you're staying here for 3 weeks, you could catch that movie that you missed.
There is no 16th week now.
See, we're looping back through again. And anything else we want to mention before we get to Dawn and the contest winners?
Jennifer Cooper said she brought her grandson to see Remember the Titans, and they loved it.
See, look at that.
Wow.
Remember the Titans. Brought her grandson. Well, I've seen it. It's a good movie for kids who love sports, but it's not only just a sports movie, it's a good family movie.
Now I kind of want to watch it.
Oh, there we go. Good promo for that. One last thing before we get to Dawn. Reese and I, last month, got to go to, what did we get to do here, Reese? Behind the scenes, backstage.
Oh my gosh, I completely forgot. Yeah. For my birthday, we went on a behind-the-scenes tour of
Shop. What's the shop called?
Central Shop.
Central Shop. Now, what that is once every 2 years, the people who build things, who construct, who work on the
it was even longer than that.
animatronics, once every 2 or 3 years, they invite their families to come in, and you get to see how they build things, how they paint things, how they create things and repair things. The coolest thing I saw was the plaster mold of one of the elephants from the Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
So if you say to yourself, oh, they just repair that, and which they probably do, but they actually have the mold for it, so they actually remake these over time.
Well,
what was
there's a couple different rides with elephants, so it's just like, oh, I need elephant number 24,
Right.
and
All right.
go get the mold.
And they bring out the plastic mold for elephant number 24. We also saw I want to call it a pressure washer thing, where it shoots water into concrete and it creates designs and stuff. It was
like,
so cool.
If you made a laser pressure washer.
Except it was made out of water, yes.
Yeah,
So
I
that was.
remember.
I put up a whole photo album. I'll put it up on our. What's our show? The Fort Wilderness Podcast. I'll put it up on that page because I took like 100 pictures that day. The behind the scenes, and thank you so much. Grandpa got us in. His friend got us in to the behind the scenes.
Kenny.
We got pictures taken with characters. They fed us. We got backstage tours of things that you don't normally get to see. That paint, that glow-in-the-dark paint they use for Peter Pan and stuff.
Yeah.
How they paint the characters, and you turn the lights on, it looks like regular paint, and then you turn the lights off, and everything is glowing. It was Captain Hook, like in his sword fighting stance.
I saw stuff from Mr. Toad too, so they did keep a lot of that
They did keep
stuff.
some of that stuff. All right, so you'll see those pictures come up here.
Oh, I want to talk about my favorite part of the
Go
whole.
ahead.
They had a whole section with animatronics, and for all the people who are really sad about Maelstrom leaving in Norway, they had the polar bear there, and you could twist
Was that the tall one? Oh, yeah, I got pictures.
And you could twist the knob and move his head, and
They had
open
4
his mouth.
knobs, and you could open his mouth, move his arms, and move his body.
It was like a whole section there. It was like the animatronic section.
Oh.
The best part was by far the tiki birds that they had there.
Yes, we were not allowed to take photos of those because it was like the inner workings inside the tiki birds, the electronics of it. So they said
I almost took it home. I mean,
the bird itself.
Yeah. I mean, you don't realize how pretty they are until you see them up close, because
the
they're
detail
they're
of them.
dangling above your head, and there's the room's kind of dark. But then when you see them up close, like, oh my gosh, these birds are so colorful and beautiful and stuff.
And they're all the robotics inside. They're like little Terminators. They're just birds with electronic compartments in there.
They're coming to get us.
So the main reason we came here today was to announce the winners of the contest. Dawn, do you want to explain again what exactly the contest was?
Sure.
Okay, make sure you go to your mic there.
So what my husband and Ray had mentioned to you after our interview last time was we wanted to provide a camper rental and pay for the site and have other families see how much fun it is to go camping at Disney. Maybe they couldn't otherwise.
Right.
You
want families to experience what you experience.
Exactly. So I think it was in your July
I don't
podcast.
I'm not a fan. I don't watch the show. But yeah, you'll have to remind me.
In your July podcast, you mentioned the contest.
We put a commercial together. That's right.
Yep.
Oh, we went over to Voice Cabin area. You were in the commercial, and we were driving through, and the logo came up. Yeah.
And since then, we have received over 60 letters of nomination.
Wonderful letters from people.
That's really cool.
That's really cool, yes.
And it's been tough.
Oh, very tough.
It's been tough.
You had a panel of judges to read through the letters, and make some tough decisions.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, go ahead. You let us know.
We're hoping that this will be a once-in-a-lifetime, or at least the beginning of Disney adventures for people. We had people donate.
Yes.
To our cause.
Gosh, I left those papers in the car. I printed out 4 papers of the wonderful sponsors who helped to provide you
Yes.
with the prize. You want to let us know the names of the people who helped out
sure.
here, the companies?
So we had Mouse Hunters Travel with Penny.
Yes, Penny.
And she's willing to donate $25 gift cards to each one of the children
That is so
that
nice. Disney gift cards.
wins the contest, so they will be able to go and buy a souvenir.
Excellent. Oh, there's so many to choose from here too. Right here in Fort Wilderness. You don't have to go far for souvenirs here. That's for sure. That is so nice.
So Penny, actually, she was a guest of mine last week. She rented a camper.
Oh, she was here. Okay.
Yep, she was here for a couple of days.
thank
She
you,
wasn't
Penny.
able to stay for the podcast today, but she did come, travel with her daughter, had a girls' weekend.
Great.
And so Penny, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Penny.
We also have Nancy from Span the World Travel.
Yes.
And she is donating for each one of the children autograph books and mouse ears.
Oh, autographs are so big. The kids going around getting the autographs from everybody.
I had one a long time ago, but I haven't seen it in a while.
You got to find that book because that's a thing. That's a great gift for the kids too. To
Yes.
get you started on something where you collect. That's great.
So thank you very much, Nancy.
That was Nancy Span, right?
Yep,
Okay,
Nancy Span. And she was hoping to be here today, but she couldn't make it.
That's right. She's watching us live, I'm sure.
We also have Tea Time Golf Rentals.
Tea Time Golf Rentals.
I talked to Kenny, and he said whatever I need, he will provide a golf cart for the family who wins the grand prize.
So
and
it's possible we see some of their golf carts driving around in here. They rent golf carts. Good
Yep.
business. That's
so
good.
he said
That's
whatever we need, he'd love to donate.
good. That is very nice. Very nice.
And we also had Jack Gonzalez. I was speaking to him one day. He's from Health Insurance Marketplace.
Okay. Health Insurance Marketplace.
And he said he'd be glad to donate all the food.
Oh, that's great. Now, Dawn and Ray provide a nice big refrigerator in these things, and so you've got somebody to fill them up for you.
Yes.
That is really great. That's a great thing to have. So that people can just show up. They don't have to think about food. You can go off and find nice places to eat here, but if you just want to stay in your place that they're providing for you, food in the refrigerator.
Yep.
Very nice.
And we also had JB, hopefully I say this right, Sympatifity.
Okay.
He sent me 2 lovely wine glasses with Mickey logos on it.
Logos on them? Very
Homemade.
nice. Okay,
He
very
has
nice.
a website, and he donated 2 wine glasses for the family.
Okay, that's great. When we're doing this, of course, on Facebook Live, but when it shows up on YouTube, which is that camera, we'll have all that information up on the screen to thank
So,
the
yeah, give them
sponsors
some
properly.
business.
Yes.
I didn't bring the wine glasses with me, but they're beautiful. He sent them over to my house.
Excellent.
And then we had a lot of individual sponsors donating cash toward
So nice.
either the campsite, so I can get more. I have more families that are going to win besides the grand prize
Okay.
winner. So we have individuals that have donated. Some of the FortFriend.com group.
Fort Friends?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So many different pages out there. Thank you, Fort Friends.
Yep. And we had Carol and Ron Peterson. They've been a great help throughout this whole thing. And they're helping with cash to help pay for a campsite.
Very nice of them.
As well as Ron made a joke. He loves Trails End Restaurant.
Of course.
And he said, boy, if he was here and the family's camping, he will bring them out to dinner.
Oh, God, that's nice.
That was his surprise. But he said if it happens to be, he comes every January and February for 2 months. And if they come camping during his time, he'll probably stop by and say hi. And
oh, that's nice. Trails End. We always find that as like a great way to end our weekend. Like we packed up, we're ready to go. Let's go to Trails End. It's a great way to end your weekend. Yes, thank you.
Oh, we had the hoop-de-doo last night, and we got mac and cheese.
Oh, you did go to hoop-de-doo?
We did.
That's great.
I heard a rumor they might be closing.
I did, and
so-
then moments later, somebody confirmed it. That is not true.
Oh,
no,
good.
hoop-de-doo is not going anywhere. Somebody started some little rumor because of the construction that's going on, that big things are going to happen. No. Hoop-de-doo is not going anywhere.
And we actually had, I think, one of the, and I'm not sure which one, but one of my donors sent me money to buy cornbread for the family.
Oh,
So I got to go down and get the
You gotta
cornbread.
go and get the cornbread. Keep that up so I can see it. Keep an eye on it. Oh, love the cornbread here. Excellent. You've got a huge list. We got this long list of credits now. We got to
Yeah,
put up at the end
and
of the
we do.
episode like a movie now. With all
We
these
will
people.
have all this on
all these
our,
people that
and
helped
the money keeps coming in to pay for the site.
That
So
is
what we were
wonderful.
able to do is we actually put together 2 grand prize winners.
So that's one of the big surprises here, I guess. There is no one grand prize winner. You're
It's
announcing there will
2.
be 2.
Thanks to everybody on
Oh,
our
that's
Facebook page and the
wonderful
Fort
news.
Wilderness podcast that are watching and
That helps out some of
wanted
your
to donate.
Judges too, who couldn't decide definitively this is the grand prize winner. Now you've got
Yes.
something. Oh, that's great.
So talking about judges,
yes.
we had a panel of judges. So the way we did it was we printed up all the letters, and like I said, we had over 60 letters, and we had a panel of judges all over the place, and they weren't associated with Camp Rental Adventures.
Correct.
And they were they did not know the families.
It's called a disinterested third party, I believe is what it's called. So that's good.
I did not know that.
Good.
So what we did was they had to, which was the hard task, to narrow it down to 10 or so.
Ugh.
And when they put it in order from 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down to 10, there was a point.
Point system.
So first place, or their first choice, received 30 points, all the way down to receiving 5 points.
Okay.
So when we tallied up, we had 8 judges. When we
Okay.
tallied it all up, we had the ones that were the more obvious
Certainly. The letters that
winners.
stood out.
Yep, the ones that stood out received more points. So when we totaled it all up, we came up with our 2 grand prize winners. And then we were able to, Ray and I talked about it, and we were able to decide that we were going to give at least some of the runners-up a campsite and a camper
Oh my
rental.
gosh.
And then we were just going to have sort of a, the last 5, all the way down to 5, getting a free camper.
Okay.
So
That's
if they can come
wonderful.
and they can get their site, they'll have a free camper.
Okay.
So we wanted at least to give it as much.
That's wonderful. So now your plan now is we're going to work backwards through the list, building
We
up
will.
to number
We will.
1. Okay. You go right ahead. You just do what you need to do.
Coming in at number 7.
Coming in, yeah, she'll do her countdown now. And thanks again so much to Donna Ray for setting this up. This is so nice for a family. I've been doing this since I was a little kid, and I remember how much I loved it from the first time. So hopefully these people who are going to win these things, their first experiences are going to be wonderful here, and they'll be coming back for years to come.
It's really interesting too because these people they might not really know about Fort Wilderness, and it's going to kind of introduce them
Right.
to the family.
I bet there are people who come here all the time. They fly in from the other side of the world. They stay at a hotel. They go to Disney World, and they leave. They don't even know this place exists. This is like the hidden gem at Disney World to me.
I don't know if it is anymore.
Yeah. Well, thanks to the internet, yeah.
Yeah.
We're blasting it out to everybody. All right, she's got a list here.
Okay. Well, I know this is everybody's been waiting for, and I hope some of the nominees are watching.
Yes, and if not, they're not, of course. I'm sure they'll be contacted soon.
Yes. So in our honorable mention category,
Yes.
Which we have three,
Okay.
they're going to receive a 2-night camper rental.
Oh, that's so nice.
So that's going to be delivered, set up for them. It will be fully stocked
That's very nice.
as far as their bedding and towels and stuff, and it will also include any of our Disney character decorations,
Okay.
which we provide.
That's so nice.
Oh, Nancy's watching. Hi, Nancy. So, in our honorable mention category, we have Tanya Sanders.
Here, I'll hold that up if you want. You want to show me Tanya Sanders? I see you're recording as well. Are you recording onto your page as well?
Yes, I am.
Tanya Sanders.
And she was nominated by Shelley Schoneck.
Excellent. Oh,
I
you're
don't know
mentioning the people who wrote the letters
Yep,
as
so
well.
I don't know if
Yes.
Shelley is watching.
And some of these people may not know that letters were written on your behalf, your family's
Yes.
behalf, and so that's excellent. Oh, okay, that's good news. Oh, I love this. This is fun.
I know. I'm really
Let's do this
excited.
every month, guys. No,
Oh,
we
boy,
can't do it every
that's
month.
a
This
lot.
is you guys have done so much. This is huge.
Okay, so we have also in our honorable mention category, we have Angela Blair.
Angela Blair.
Angela Blair will receive 2-night camper rental.
Angela Blair. You can see that, okay?
Yep.
Angela Blair. Oh, that's so
And she
nice.
was nominated by Donna Wilson.
For those that don't have audio.
Yeah, we'll mime it out.
I'm sorry, you said she was mentioned by...
She was nominated by Donna Wilson.
Donna Wilson wrote a letter in about... Okay, very good.
Okay.
Wonderful.
And also in our honorable mention category, also receiving 2 nights. And you can book this anytime you want. Just give me a call. You can come a year from now.
Oh, that's
I'm booking
wonderful.
all the way up till next December right now.
Okay, excellent.
So, Nancy said our video is frozen.
Uh-oh, video's frozen.
Sorry.
Hopefully it'll kick back in. What do you see, Reese? Is it frozen there?
Yeah, it's been frozen for a while. I think my phone just...
Oh, somebody said it's not. Maybe it's Nancy.
Okay.
Okay, so Lisa Powers.
Lisa Powers.
She's going to receive 2 nights with a free camper rental. You do have to provide your own site, so you would have to call Disney and
Correct.
reserve your site.
Yes,
but
these
you
are
will get...
honorable mentions that are getting the camper provided for them. Yes, very good.
Okay, and she was nominated by Jessie Brower.
Jessie Brower, all right.
Okay, is anybody out there that so far in our honorable mention category?
Yeah, of course. Please type up something and hey, that's me. If,
Did you say Jessie Brower?
Yes.
I see her. She commented something a while ago, so she is...
She is
listening.
watching.
Oh, I hope the signal's still strong there. Okay, good.
Yay.
Okay.
Good. She was hopefully surprised to hear her name pop up. That's good.
Okay, so this is going into our second runner-up.
Okay.
Or actually, I think it's our third runner-up.
Third runner-up. Oh my gosh.
There's so many runner-ups.
There is. Also, Chris Brower said, yay!
Oh, good. Chris Brower saw the name pop up.
Okay, so this is going out to the Woods family, and they will receive 1-night camper rental and 1-night campsite.
1-night campsite.
So it's a little bit different. They're going to get a 1-night stay, but the campsite will be provided by all our last-minute donors that decided to help the cause
Wonderful.
and pay for a campsite. And the Woods family was nominated by, let's see, Woods family was nominated by Debbie Gold.
Debbie Gold. Thank you, Debbie, for writing in.
Span the World Travel will donate 2-night camper stay.
Oh, we're getting updates right now.
Campsite stay.
This is new, right? Now,
This is
This is
new.
updates that are coming in live right
Span the
now.
World
we're getting
Travel
updates
will
on
donate
prizes coming
2-day
in.
stay, site stay. Yay!
Oh, that's wonderful. Maybe if we just stay on all day, people will just keep donating until the batteries run out.
So
of our equipment.
Debbie Pearson said, "Wonderful, Nancy."
That's wonderful. Oh, so nice.
Somebody's going to get their 2-night stay. Okay, so now we're getting into the really nitty-gritty. So we are on our second runner-up.
Second runner-up.
Is Kelly Allen Clower, and she's going to receive 2 nights and 2 camper rentals.
2 nights and 2 camper rentals.
And she was nominated by Carrie Renee Carnes.
Carrie Renee Carnes wrote in a letter. Congratulations.
So she'll have 2 nights in the campsite with a camper.
That's That's our second runner-up.
That's
okay.
our second runner-up. Let's see, our first runner-up will also receive 2 nights of a camper and 2 nights campsite paid for.
Campsite paid for and camper. All right.
Okay,
Wow.
and this will be Sandy
these are good
and Bree
runners.
Burke Mayer.
All right. Congratulations. Oh, we're hearing applause from the
Nominated by
audience.
Debbie.
One of your nominations? Very good.
Yeah, she has no idea.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's the nice thing. People will be surprised by this. Oh, that's wonderful. Good. One of our audience members' choices was picked. Yay. All right. Oh, we're
We
getting
do have
close to
some-
the end here. Getting close to the
Okay,
end.
so we are on, these 2 are actually both grand prize winners.
Okay, these are our 2.
So they will get the complete package.
All right. Grand
And I'm
prize
gonna
winner number 1.
Read it out. Well, I'm going to read out the package.
Very good. Let's hear that package again.
We have a 2-night Fort Wilderness campsite.
Yes.
It'll be 2-night camper rental, completely furnished.
Yes.
2-night golf cart rental,
Oh, okay. Nice.
so they get to play in the golf cart.
2 nights.
And
Let the kids drive it.
$25 Disney gift cards for each of the children
Very
in the
good.
family. A refrigerator full of food. 2 Mickey wine glasses. 2 Mickey ears and autograph books for all the kids.
Wonderful.
Trails and cornbread.
Love it.
Bike rentals provided by Camper Rental Adventures.
Oh,
we
bikes
rent
also.
bikes.
That's nice.
Yep,
That's a
we
nice
rent
little
bikes.
ad.
And fire pit rental with firewood.
Fire pit rental with firewood. Okay, okay. Oh, guys, this is so nice.
And this is one of the 2 winners for that grand prize.
Correct.
With all of
You've already
that.
announced the, you announced the prize for the next 2 names you're going to call
Yep.
out.
So this will be
Let's pretend the crickets are drum roll. That's pretty much what they've been drum rolling us
Okay,
for
so
the
the
whole time.
first grand prize winner is Megan Robinson.
Megan Robinson, congratulations.
Lisa Robinson.
Megan Robinson.
And she was nominated by Leanne Cox.
Cox, congratulations. Thank you, Leanne, for writing in a letter because Megan Robinson and family will be coming here with a grand prize winner. Oh, that's so nice. I hope they're watching today. That is wonderful.
Okay.
All right.
And
Final prize.
the final prize is Haley and Chris Veza.
Haley and Chris Veza and their letter.
They were nominated by Jen Cooper and family.
Jen Cooper and family. Thank you, Jen Cooper, for writing in your letter. For our grand prize winners. We getting any comments there? up on
Megan's family is crying right now.
Oh, Megan's family is watching from home.
And their
Internet
children
works.
are crying.
Internet works. Yay! Congratulations. That's so
I
nice.
wish they were here.
Let's bring them out. They're here right now. No, they're not here right now because they
They're
had no
not.
idea. They had no idea.
They're
right?
actually from Tennessee.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's not too far. They just drive on down here. They've got a place to stay. They've got a campsite. They've got food in the refrigerator. They've got a golf cart.
Yep.
They've got bicycles.
Bicycles.
Oh,
There's
that's
5 of them in that
wonderful.
family.
And there's 5 of them in that
In the
family?
Robinson family,
Oh,
and
that's wonderful.
in the Chris and Haley family, there's 3.
Yes.
3 children.
So once again, our 2 grand prize winners. I'll back up. You see that on your camera there?
I can.
Our 2 grand prize winners. Dawn and Ray set up this contest for them. This is wonderful. Oh, this is fun doing podcasts, isn't it? Doing
Yeah.
stuff like this.
I like doing them live too.
Yeah, I like doing it live too because I don't have to edit them. It's fun just to do it live and then just
Penny
hit
is
send.
crying too.
Oh, that's so good to hear that they're going to come on out here and have a Disney experience, a Fort Wilderness experience.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. And when you do finally, and like Dawn said, you don't have to rush down here right now. You set up an appointment up
Yeah.
to a year, you said?
Oh, yeah, we're booking next December.
You're booking already
So
next December, which means, Disney's already booking that far ahead. How far ahead do they book? Like 500 days? Is that what it is?
yeah, 499 days.
499 days in advance you can book. Oh, that's wonderful news.
I'm so excited.
So what we'll do is, of course, this is for Facebook Live. If it was glitchy in any way and you weren't able to see it, we'll get it up on YouTube, hopefully in the next day or so, once it's edited together with the names, and of course the names of our sponsors who helped you guys out.
Oh,
But-
wonderful sponsor.
But the biggest sponsor of all, of course, are Dawn and Ray. We want to say thank you to them for setting this up. This is such a nice thing that you guys are offering.
Oh, thank you.
Once again, since we're here, remind us a little bit about your business, what it is you do here and you provide for people.
Well, we have we bring our campers in, and we set them up. The campers are completely stocked, so you don't need to bring anything besides your own clothes and
your kids. Bring your kids.
Bring your kids, yeah. And if you want bikes or fire pit or games, you can ask for it. We'll bring it for you.
And definitely bring the kids because they like to customize the rooms for them. You decorate them and the ways that the kids like, themed out to different Disney things.
Yep.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
And then we we do all the handling of the waste disposal and all that side of the camper. My husband, Ray, will do all that for you.
Yeah, we're at a site right now. For example, like if there was a family here, they packed up, they left. Dawn and Ray come in, they clean it up, they drive off, and they take it to another location, or sometimes they take it home for a little while. That's wonderful. What do the next few weeks look like for you here with the business?
Well, actually, we had our children in town the last 2 weeks, so it's been slow.
Okay.
The last August, kids going back to school, now that kids are back in school, I guess parents are thinking about the fall camping.
Yeah,
and it seems like it's starting to get really busy. This is Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend is usually picks up a little bit.
We're busy, and then right through October, second week of September through Christmas, we're busy.
Yeah. And again, we'll probably see you out here at Halloween.
Definitely.
Do you have a site already picked out for that, or is it too soon to know?
1600 loop.
You're hoping. And the reason for the 1600 loop is
we're
during Halloween?
Yeah, we have a haunted mansion that's going to be setting up.
You're going to see coming out
here.
Yeah,
so we're all excited, so make sure.
Our plan is to maybe try and do something live again. Unfortunately, the golf cart tour parade is the day before Halloween, and it's right in the middle of the school week. We can't miss school, so we will be at school. But the night of Halloween, we want to trick or treat here. We want to be here in our costumes.
We should do a live thing.
Yeah, I want to try and do something live. Just maybe
She's hooked on live
kids
now.
Trick or treating. Live is the thing now. I don't have to edit when we're live. It's great. I love it. All the work we put into it. It's great. Anything else you want to say? Ray, you want to come in at all and say anything? Oh, silent partner today is right up there. He is. If you're on their site, you can see them up there. He's here setting up and tearing down
Emily,
all the time. And your family's here as well.
And,
an audience.
Debbie
we have
Frame.
an audience.
Yeah.
Debbie wrote one of the letters, right?
The Fort Wilderness podcast is in front of a live audience.
Right, taped in front of a live studio audience. We don't need laugh tracks, or applause. We got that all provided for us. Anything else we need to mention?
Nancy says we're booking into 2020 already.
2020? Well, I can't think that far ahead. Can we? What year is it? 2 years from now? You'll just be ready to graduate high school? Oh, I'm not ready for that. Let's slow down, everybody.
I'm not ready
slow
Oh, Jen
down.
Cooper said, hi, Ray.
See, look, we're getting responses from people out there. You said a friend of ours, JT, is watching. JT is one of the hosts of the Retro WDW podcast. Kind of inspired us to start our own. What's that?
Was that the train?
The train?
Did they do a train?
Oh,
the train episode.
The train episode. That's right. They did the
that.
Fort Wilderness train episode. Yeah, that's Fort Wilderness.
That was a really good one.
RetroWDW.com. You can find them on iTunes. You can find them on their webpage, RetroWDW.com. We're big fans of theirs. They've got a big event coming up again, a boat tour coming up in what month?
November 15th.
November. They're going to be here for a boat tour. We're big fans of them. Thanks for watching, JT. JT's one of the hosts there. Anyone else we want to mention today, Dawn, before we sign off? You've mentioned all your sponsors. You've mentioned the contest winners.
I really, really appreciate the sponsors and helping us. And
everybody whose name was called, really, really appreciate you two for setting this up and your business that you run. It seems like a wonderful, happy business to have. And it never occurred to me that there would be a business that provides this for people. I just figure if you're here, you have to own one of these things. It's not true. You don't have to. You can have it rented for you, and if you want to have the camping experience and then just get in your car and drive home, you can certainly do that. That's wonderful. Anything else we want to say before we go?
No, I don't think so.
Thanks for telling us the movies for this month. That's for the month of September. Before you know it, it'll be October, and we'll be here for Halloween.
Hopefully it's going to be cooler.
It'll be cooler. Please be cooler. And the crickets will shut up a little bit for the cooler months here, because I know anybody that's watching this right now, it's 80% crickets and 20% us talking. That's the way it is. And I interviewed a family for the October 1st episode that Dawn had recommended to me. That interview will be coming up October 1st. They came from New York, and you set them up with a camper, and they came here with their 2 kids, and they had a wonderful time. And that's an interview.
I can't wait for that
October.
one.
Yeah, that's coming up in October. So we'll do an October 1st show, but then we'll do a special show, I guess, for Halloween. Does that sound good?
Yeah. We should knock on their doors and say, smile to the camera.
Smile, you're on live on the Fort Wilderness podcast. Well, thank you, Dawn, again, for setting this up. We'll make sure to get this all up on YouTube so you see the names of all the people and the sponsors who helped you guys out.
Okay.
Interesting people. They're all saying thank you.
Yeah,
They're all saying
I
thank
know.
you. Yeah, Dawn
And they're saying
Ray,
hi to
thank
each
you so
other.
much. And they're saying, oh, they're chatting. It's a community, isn't it?
It is.
really
It is a community.
It's like one whole family here.
It is.
It's kind of like Country Bear Jamboree.
That's a
We're
good
all
example.
in-
They're all in this one big family together.
That's a good.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good. Riley's on the end with the horn. Ooh, the little baby.
No, Riley's the one that goes.
Oh, the little bear holding the bear. Yes. Good Disney references here. I like this. That's good. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks again to Dawn and Ray for providing everybody with this great giveaway. Thank you guys so much. Look for us again next month. We're off Facebook Live right now, and then pretty soon this episode will be up on our YouTube channel as well. Don't forget to subscribe to Dawn and Ray's Facebook page, which is at Camper Renters Adventures of DeLeon Springs.
Just camperrentaladventures.com.
Camper Renter Adventures, and your Facebook page as well, of
Yep.
course. Facebook is hot right now for them. That's how the chatter starts on how do I camp at Disney World? And then boom, Dawn gets right in there and she's like, here's a link to our site, and she's
Yep.
good with that. That's good. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the people who wrote letters about the families they care about.
Absolutely.
And thank you guys for providing them.
And I'll be making the phone calls today.
We'll be making some phone calls today. That's
so
good.
I will have to probably look for some phone calls, phone
for
numbers.
some numbers, yes,
Yeah.
for the people who provided, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take pictures of all these so I can put these pictures up on the YouTube edited version of what we're doing today. All right, thank you so much. Everyone say goodbye. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you again next month. Bye-bye.
Bye.